Hello everyone, and good afternoon or good evening, wherever part of the world you're in. Um, my name is Mohammed Al Haj. I'm the founder and director of Clean Energy for Africa, and I'm really happy to connect with all our followers today on another live session to talk about our latest training program, which is called Ultimate Research Master Class. If you're recently joining us or the first time watching one of those live videos, Clean Energy for Africa is a youth-led African think tank and also a knowledge platform that promotes renewable energy in Africa. We've been established since July 2019, and over the past 2 years, we've managed to compile a very large database of resources and articles on renewable energy, which are published in our website. And we have implemented a number of interesting programs in training, mentorship programs, and also we've conducted a large number of webinars with many experts in clean energy. And last year as well, we were recognized by the United Nations Major Group for Children and Youth as being among the top 98 youth initiatives globally that promote SDG 7. Our mission is to empower the next generation of renewable energy professionals because we believe that through education, knowledge, and capacity building, we can scale energy access and bring sustainable development to Africa. So we've recently launched a new program called Ultimate Research Master Class. This is an intensive training program focusing primarily on university students and young professionals to teach them how to become competent and expert researchers and how to advance their career in clean energy. So I'll be delivering this short series of hopefully no more than 5 to 6 minutes to talk about different topics within the area of research in renewable energy. So the today's topic will be about how to become a competent clean energy researcher. So when you talk about research, first thing it's important to know what do you mean by research or scientific research. And I think here that a very simple explanation or definition usually helps a lot. So for me, when I talk about research, I like to say that it is basically the process of synthesizing knowledge that is gathered from different literature sources in order to derive conclusions or propose solutions to problems or simply advance human knowledge about a certain topic. And of course, there are a number of definitions on research, but this is just a brief definition. So when we talk about research, we're trying to say that it's a process of either generating new knowledge or using existing knowledge that we know in order to solve real world problems. And of course, in the context of clean energy, there are quite a number of problems that need to be addressed, especially for a continent like Africa. Whether it's things like what technology we could use, how we can optimize the existing technologies we have, what analytical methods that we can use in order to measure the impact of different programs or initiatives or technologies being used, for example, data analysis methods we could use in order to measure the scale of energy access, what financing mechanisms are needed to bring clean energy to the least privileged population, what are the environmental impacts of using wind energy in coastal areas, and so many other problems. So research always revolves around one of those things, either bringing new knowledge or trying to use existing knowledge for solving pressing problems. Now, coming to the question of the live, which is how to become a competent clean energy researcher, you need definitely a lot of skills and tools. But I like to say that one of the most important things is that you need to have what I call the researcher mindset. So the mindset of a researcher is that it's someone who is always eager to ask difficult questions. All right, is someone eager to, or she is someone eager to, or has the willingness and the ability to work independently. This is extremely important, especially at the university level, because usually the research we conduct at graduate school, which is master's or PhD, is going to be an independent research. So being able to work independently is extremely important. later on working with a group also is very important. Another important thing which you need to have as a researcher, part of your mindset, is to be very critical. All right. Further, you also need to be able to focus your activities on your work on productivity and not just learning. This is quite an important thing because a lot of times, people who go into the research field, they are eager to learn, to read a lot, which is very important. But as a researcher, your emphasis should always be on the productivity. What do you do with all this knowledge? How do you translate it into outcomes that will help you graduate and will help you achieve your research goals? And another thing which I think is also really important as a researcher is being able to manage your time effectively. It's really important being able to manage the resources you have in an efficient manner. So I think this is pretty enough for this short live. I don't want to make these lives very long. I will be conducting more of these live sessions hopefully every day. And I want to say at the end that if you are interested in learning more about this topic of researching clean energy, how to become a competent researcher, how to prepare yourself during graduate school, during your bachelor's or your master's period, or even your PhD, such that when you graduate, you are ready to enter into the market and compete. What tools you would need in order to succeed and excel in your career as a researcher. If you want to learn more about those, then I highly urge you to register in our latest program, which is called Ultimate Research Masterclass. I think the link should be appearing in the live now, and it's also available in the description of this live video. So please visit the link, read more about this program's curriculum, and do register because seats are filling up quickly. And this program is going to start on next Saturday. So that is Sunday. Sorry, next Sunday, September 26th. Thank you, everyone, and I'll see you in the next live video.